The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And we are underway from Atlanta.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
To the air right away is Brady.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Looking to put a drive together. Mendoza now, throwing to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. All the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And now an audible here into something else.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
That's down the field to Moss, complete.
Touchdown, Falcons! Randy Moss, 62 yards.
And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Falcons nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Brady going to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
18-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Here we go. 60 by
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Brady. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Wilson. So it's 3rd and goal. And now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other
Look
side.
how much room he needs. You see how that corner went in front of the other corner?
We'll see if they can seize
That's
that
how sorry he is.
And they have had a lot of time.
See how he went to him?
Reaching the end zone the last time.
That's exposed. That's cheating the jam, man.
Into this game, even though they haven't been on
Those
the
is
field.
bums.
And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Falcons.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got Hester complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Devin Hester, 38 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Y'all make this too easy.
We do account for every receiver, but on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
When I say this product is fraud, it's a fraud.
And good by Aubrey.
See, the average eye ain't gonna catch you. My eye always catch you.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And it's crazy. They always go to the player that they cheat.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that And when they finally draw a beat on him, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Brady.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And they're able to get this.
And that's cheating the joystick.
Tom Brady flashing the mobility.
This guy's super desperate. See that? He ain't supposed to move like that.
Through one quarter, 14-7.
It's the little subtle things they do.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with
They trying to protect they
as
sorry ass reputation. But all along, there's people out here to build way better teams.
Here's a give up the middle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
And he'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
That's Vanguard being cheated.
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Look, let me show you. I'm just here to expose these late night clowns. I bet you that cornerback, he ain't got the counter to him on it. But I got the counter to it on my player. Let's go back to Milton. What did he say? What did he say, man? What this guy got on him? What they say? When have you ever seen somebody run through a Vanguard like that? This guy's a clown, man. On offense and defense.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Brady. Underneath to his tight end, Wilson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. This will be caught by Randy Moss. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
This one taken in by Hester. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
Able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. Smith catches left side. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Sorry.
To this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Trying to get something positive.
It's a reason why I keep doing that, too.
They sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defense coordinator recently.
Shit, I ain't got nobody to throw it to. That's how gifted I am. But all along, you ain't worth me playing and running plays. I swear you ain't. And I'm going to keep running that same play, nigga.
Maybe you hadn't been taught.
And bulldozing his way through.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard.
It'll make you play the whole game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, what's the reason why I keep doing that? That's the reason. That don't look like a perfect throw to me.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead.
What do you call timeout for?
See what happens. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. He's got a man, complete.
Now inside the 25.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional
That's the same
ways
play,
of
nigga.
playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big
Right at your
touchdown.
weak
They
spot.
went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Santos with the extra point. And that will take us to the
Eat it in your brain.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Since you can't pass.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Since you can't take the jam.
These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all
Look at
around
him.
an outstanding offensive
Look at him.
performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
Look at him.
Working awfully well at most
Look at him.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches
I'll make you expose yourself, man.
but they had to like what they saw.
Can't take the jam.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he was able to
Can't take the big hit, baby.
not get away from there.
That message popped up again.
Gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Mendoza.
And he's
Can't take interceptions. It's a lot you can't take. Can't be good if you can't take playing the game.
On 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Mendoza. And that is
There you go. That's what you really look like.
Well, they certainly did a nice job.
There you go.
In the backfield, and then
That's more like it.
that's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And his kick is right there.
And you see how Randy Moss look? That's how you're supposed to look every time.
Right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break.
See how your players look?
Increase that lead.
That's how they're supposed to look every time, Holmes.
Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll get it up just past the...
See how he ran that ball? That's how you're supposed to run every time, Holmes. It ain't called Grant runoff for nothing.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Maybe you should put it on your players. You'll have better luck.
Than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out and stop.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. That's the Hall of Famer, Deion Sanders. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, use a pick, then pop up on my screen, Holmes.
He'll begin with a handoff to Smith. And the reinforcement.
I know you capping.
Stop it behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. He's got the connection downfield again. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up there.
Avalanche got to be turned
Just a
off.
yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Mendoza. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Devin Hester, his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Falcons 34, Falcons 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Unable to corral him. Now a hit and a loose football. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Brady to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his third pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a third down.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Hey, I ain't supposed to pick off nothing, man. You supposed to pick it off.
To throw is Brady. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now Brady again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Deion Sanders. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Mendoza throwing to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Go straight to the play. Look at him.
Look at him.
So bummy.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
4 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Hester. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
To Devin Hester. 10 yards on the pickup.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the